Okay, welcome back, YouTubers. Arak's Archive with your host, Arak Zantara. We got a lot to cover. I know we've been talking about getting to the Gloomhaven game. We got slabs, but we got a lot of news to talk about and how not to get taken for a ride. Okay, welcome back, tubers. Hey, man, crazy news, right? We have, I think this is, okay, now, wait a second. We're probably 2.5 weeks more sequestered than the average person due to Crystal's health and her super delicate immune system. So I've been in here maybe almost 6 weeks now. Wait a second. When we started off, this was all super short, and this was buzzed to the skin. And my hair doesn't grow that fast. Anyway, let's get this guy off before I go into anaphylactic shock or epileptic seizures or something. Anyway, the news. Yeah, okay. So I was working on an intro and a logo and stuff like that, and I saw this video like you're doing now, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. We'll get back to that in a second. But I heard some great news yesterday. I don't know if it's great, but it's good news because it's probably the first thing I've heard that will seriously help out the comic shop owners, the local comic shop owners. I keep hearing this thing about donating this and going to a funding and stuff like that. And to me, that was a Band-Aid at best. But the idea is this. I don't have all the particulars yet, and I'm certainly not the first to have the news. I will always be the one that's checking facts and due diligence and stuff like that, as you should do, and then talking about it. Here's the news. Buy a copy of your normal comic book in digital format. Hear me out. Have that until all this virus stuff blows over. Then, because you have a token, go back to your local comic shop where you'll be then given a hard copy for your collection. That way we can continue to support them and at the same time keep our collections up to date. It's probably the best idea that I've heard. Whoever else has comments on that, if you see this and want to leave them down below, by all means. Also, I want to thank Jay Blitz for having me over as a guest last night. He's got a great site out there. It's called Comics for Vets. If you haven't had a chance to go check it out, you should. There's some great guys over there. They're doing a lot of wonderful things for the veterans, and we certainly appreciate it. Okay? All right. Now, back to the logo. All right. So I'd seen that you could get a logo for like dirt cheap from a site called Fiverr. Okay, and this is not in any way a reflection against Fiverr because they have their own individuals who work for them called sellers, and you negotiate whatever the transaction's going to be, or they have a set price, and you'd see if you went and checked it out. Anyway, I went over there, I got one. I said, yeah, this is what I want, more or less, and yeah, we got this. Well, and we'll have it done in just a couple hours. Like 6 hours or something. I was like, wow, man, it's cheap. It's fast. That's impressive. The days go on because it seemed like there's a communication problem. And I've been all over the world, so I kind of, I can talk to people. I don't know if that translates over into chatting with them where you're typing. Because I would type something and then, it was something easy like, okay, Arak Zantara, everything comics from A to Z. And could you put that on the second line? They'd come back and they'd say, okay. Right? And I don't know what they were thinking or what they were doing. Finally, we got kind of on the same page after 4 or 5 days of back and forth. And I began to wonder if it wouldn't have been more expeditious and maybe more cost effective to hire someone locally, go show them, hey, this is what I want. And boom, pay the extra money versus the low end I went in on, and then the man hours spent, trying to get a easy concept idea across. Anyway, I get it. I said, listen, okay, we're close as I think we're going to get. Let me just take these. I wanted to give like a bonus and stuff. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get satisfaction. And so, yeah, I'm going to try this because I only have one camera as opposed to maybe hundreds or thousands. All right, let's see if we can get this up here. Okay. This is the logo that I was given. You can see that, yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's get this out of the way.